Welcome to the Kingsway side of Braunstone Town estate. This feels like the divide between sort of the old part of the estate over here and then the new part of the estate over on this side. And these houses are definitely newer than the ones that were built over on that side there. You'll notice from the bay windows on those ones compared to some of the bays on these here, because like those are typical sort of Gelson porthole style houses over there. Whereas the ones on this side don't have those. I don't think there's any house on that side of Kingsway with a porthole window, whereas there's quite a few over on this side. It's a very popular street, Kingsway, usually sells very well, as do all of these streets off it as well. You've got quite a few bungalows down this side also, which again adds to its popularity. Tends to feel a bit quieter on this side of the estate. I don't know why, it just does, maybe not quite as busy. There is a school round here, but it's sort of like further around, tucked down the bottom, whereas Ravenhurst Primary is like smack in the middle of where all the properties are. And you're a bit closer to Braunstone Estate there, you're a bit closer to the city, so that probably makes a bit of a difference as well. I'm over on that side, sort of Ravenhurst Road end, but just walking down this street now, it does feel much quieter than where I am. And it is reflected in the property prices as well, because property over this side of Narber Road, south of Braunstone Town, at sort of the closer towards Foss Park you get, the more expensive property tends to be as well. There's a few more detached houses at this end. Plot sizes probably don't vary all that much, to be honest, but you've got the bungalows over this side. The houses are that little bit newer, so they might be in a little bit better sort of structural condition overall, because they're like 20 years younger than the ones over towards Braunstone Lane. So you put all those little bits together and it does make property just that little bit more expensive over this side. We're not talking massive differences in price, but maybe where a semi-detached house over close to me, Ravenhurst Road, Braunstone Close, that end is going to be like 240, let's say. Over this side, the same house in the same sort of condition, but just that little bit newer and might have a garage, is going to be like 260. So we're probably like between 5 and 10% higher over this side of the estate compared to that Braunstone Lane end of Braunstone Town. So this is Mossdale Road. This backs onto Mossdale Meadows Park, so quite a nice outlook at the back. Just really good quality, 3-bedroom semi-detached property. Most of them have garages or carports, and these do really well. Probably one of the best streets to deal with in the whole of Braunstone Town, really.